Going into this Raw, we had two matches made for WrestleMania. Randy Orton vs Batista for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, and then we had Brock Lesnar vs The Undertaker for the streak. That wasn't really enough when we're this close to WrestleMania, but this Monday Night Raw offered so much more. We had Hulk Hogan, the guy who we want to hear from to know more about his WrestleMania involvement and what else he has to offer. That's where he made the 30-man Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, where 30 wrestlers from the WWE who need or want a WrestleMania spot are going to be in this match. And the winner wins Andre the Giant Memorial Trophy. So it's not as big as it should be, but to do this for Andre the Giant is very nice, very true respect there. But later we get to hear that a guy like Langston is not going to be in a teased triple threat against Swagger and Cesaro, which would be a good, decent Intercontinental title match, but instead he's going to be involved in this match. A bit of a letdown when you've not got the Intercontinental title or the United States Championship on the line, but I'll get to them a bit later. And then we get John Cena coming out to talk to Hogan, yada yada yada, and the Wyatt family. The awesome boys themselves come out, and the heel work against John Cena and Hogan was brilliant. We had Bray Wyatt speaking straight to John Cena, saying that hope is dead like John Cena's legacy. And that is true. Each and every year, a heel who's trying to make a name for himself is talking against John Cena. And they're all saying the same thing. How John Cena's been at the top too long. Someone needs to put him down. I'm just hoping this year it's Bray Wyatt to do that. And one of the biggest lines that Bray Wyatt said was, if Cena looks down at him, he'll see an enemy. If he looks up at him, he'll see a friend. If he looks him straight at him, you'll see God. Brilliant words. You really respect and feel Bray Wyatt's promo. John Cena tries to fight back by saying he doesn't see a God, he sees a homeless man. And you got to prove yourself. Same old stupid jokes from John Cena. Prove yourself is his famous little quote. And then John Cena goes on and defeats Eric Rowan. I find it quite disappointing that the Wyatt brothers, the Wyatt family members, are not in a bigger match at WrestleMania, maybe involved in the Tag Team Championship match, or possibly the fact they're just going to be there to be helping out Bray Wyatt. Slightly disappointing, but maybe after WrestleMania, the booking for them will eventually come. Then after the win from John Cena, Hogan and John Cena celebrate in the ring. You know, the whole Shawn Michaels and Hogan moment. Yeah, a very valuable John Cena moment to be in the ring with Hogan. The Usos get a win over Ryback and Curtis Axel with the New Age Outlaws on commentary. Does this mean at WrestleMania we're going to get yet another rematch? Come on WWE, you've already given us this match multiple times. Why would we care or want to see it again at WrestleMania? Even though it's a big match for the WWE and I'm glad we're getting to see it, The Undertaker vs Brock Lesnar, I still feel this should have happened years ago, when Lesnar was more with the WWE and Taker was in better shape. But it is what it is, and the promo here, I'm going to say this, it was great mic work from both of them. Paul Heyman saying how other wrestlers have had a 4-5 match streak, while The Undertaker had 21, and by going up against Brock Lesnar, it's all going to come to an end. Really putting over The Undertaker, putting over Brock Lesnar, and The Undertaker, minimal words as he's famous for. Lesnar will rest in peace, and fear of death is greater than death itself. but the fear of the unknown is the greatest fear of them all. I give credit to both Paul Heyman and The Undertaker for their great mic work in this segment, but it still wasn't enough to get me interested in this match. Maybe it is to do with the timing, or maybe it's because I feel Lesnar needs to do more here. So we've got a few more weeks till WrestleMania. Maybe my opinion will change, but like I said earlier, I'm glad this match is happening. When Kane was having that backstage segment with the Shield, he's trying to overcome the cracks in the Shield to try and bring them back together to make them more reliable. He booked the match, Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns versus the Rose Brothers to get their redemption for when they lost the Tag Team Championships. Why didn't we get the main event match between Mark Henry and Dean Ambrose made for Raw instead? We could have had a new United States champion crowned. Not a bad idea, because Dean Ambrose is not going to be defending it if we get a triple threat at Mania. And we get the redemption match, which, by the way, the Shield of course pick up their win, but they still seem reunited and stronger than ever. I was hoping for more teases, but we'll have to see what next SmackDown or next week offers us, because I still believe we're going to be getting the triple threat match between the Shield members. Also at main event, we have Natalya versus AJ for the Divas Championship. And to hype that match up, we have AJ and Tamina lose the Bella Twins. Why couldn't we have AJ looking strong before she defends her championship? And why has this not been built up to WrestleMania? Daniel Bryan's got his match against Triple H at WrestleMania. The way he got it though was absolutely awesome, and of course the biggest part of Monday Night Raw. Him and his Yes Movement crew, people we've never seen of, never heard of, surrounded the ring, surrounded inside the ring, and did not budge for anyone. Apart from the time when Daniel Bryan threatened to take the crowd to the parking lot to have their own segment, an own Yes Movement party or whatever was going to go on out there. They stayed in the ring. They prevented Damon Sandow to have his wrestling match. These two egghead security guards removed them. The Authority getting frustrated, especially Stephanie. Oh my god. I love to see the aggression from Triple H, of course I do. The King of Kings getting angry, grabbing a sledgehammer, pedigreeing people. But Stephanie, she could take that aggression to a whole new level. I really want to see the heel Stephanie come out and rip someone's head off. But Daniel Bryan eventually did not budge and got Triple H to say yes. And Daniel Bryan's going to wish he never did what he did on Monday Night Raw. But Daniel Bryan had his own comeback. If or when I beat you at WrestleMania, you're going to put me into the heel versus heel WWE World Heavyweight Championship match. Brilliant. Daniel Bryan's going to have a great match against Triple H, as you expect from Triple H. And then he's going to go on into a heel versus heel match to add a base in, so we have some mixture of chants going on. But do you really believe, guys, that Daniel Bryan is going to be in great shape after his match against Triple H, who's bound to have interference, added stipulation, added ability for Daniel Bryan to pass through it in flying colours, and then go on to face a big guy like Batista and Randy Orton the Viper? I don't see Daniel Bryan being 2 up at WrestleMania. If you people do, I'm not going to deny that fact, but seriously, Daniel Bryan may be the over guy right now, but it's unlikely he's going to pass through these 2 matches. But good luck and well done to Daniel Bryan for getting match or segment of the Raw, and probably segment of the year. Maybe that's pushing it, but it's nice to hear such positivity for Daniel Bryan, right? I'm not going to beg WWE, but the fact that Sheamus has defeated Christian once again, street fight or not, voted by the fans or not, it's over. These two do not need to face each other at WrestleMania, especially now you've made this 30-man battle royal these two can go into to prevent the feud from continuing. Please do that. Move these two on and forget these two ever faced each other. I'm glad Batista didn't get pinned. He doesn't look much of an animal. Man of the night, Daniel Bryan, got a pinfall over the champion, Randy Orton. The match was okay for what it was. I don't think many people cared, but they were glad to see Daniel Bryan, their guy of the night, their guy going to WrestleMania to face Triple H, getting a pinfall over the champion, a slight tease of what could be yet to come, even though I still think the WWE are going to go with Batista. But people, please share your thoughts about Raw. Obviously, hear all the positivity of Daniel Bryan in the comment section below. I would love to hear how you felt of Monday Night Raw.